Hiya, it's the Honest Fake O here again, Emily Payne, with my undercut that I shave every day. I shave that every day. I give it a number 2 every day. That sounds like I have a poo every day, which I do. I'm very regular. Now, this video is about something that I talk about in my talks when I go around giving me talks, mainly to the WI, that's the Women's Institute in Great Britain. But I have given some to the U3A, which is the University of the Third Age. I'll give me talks to anybody who wants one. And they do want one. Now this, as I say in that talk, I am very, very open about the fact that I'm a sex worker. Obviously, I'm on YouTube. I give these talks, I've written a book, I've written a one-woman show. I've been in a play about it. Another playwright based a play on my book. And we went to London with it. We did some local venues. I ended up going to London with it. And that's what prompted me to write my play, because I thought I could do better. Which I always do. And this video is about how sex work, it annoys me because sex work, people are quite sniffy about it, which is understandable. I get it. But it's like, it's the biggest secret. It's like the biggest secret in the world. Nobody is a sex worker, and absolutely nobody is a client. The clients are, I'm all about telling the reality of sex, like how sex work, how it actually is, right? And people think it's all like violent and drugs. And this woman that I know, who's just started in sex work and has come to me for some guidance, thought it was all going to be like drugs, thrown out like drugs dens and all like violence. And I thought, well, I've been doing it nearly 20 years. Do you think I knock about drugs dens and getting my head punched in every 2 seconds? No. The reality of it is, it's your dad, it's your brother, it's your husband, it's your boyfriend, it's your son, it's your granddad. It's all the lovely, nice men that you think would never see a prostitute. They're the ones that are seeing prostitutes, all right? And they don't tell anybody. I've asked loads of clients, because there's a lot of talk in escorting jobs. The book for an hour, even half an hour jobs, there's a lot of talk. The book for an hour and a half. They never shut up. There's a lot of talk. That's the hard part of the job. It's all the boring talk and the small talk and all that. Well, no, the hardest part of the job is the book. I've said this is the booking process. I've told you that the admin is the worst part. The second worst is all the talking and the boring yak. But it's better than the sex. Keep them talking. As I've said, keep them talking. Right? That's the holy grail. Keep them talking. Less sex. Unless they talk while they're having sex, you know, which they might do. Nobody springs to mind there. But so this video is about how it's all a big secret, because I've asked them, do you tell anybody that you see me? Could be a regular. I might have seen them for 10 years, 5 years, whatever. Have you ever told anybody that you see me? Absolutely not. They've never told another living soul, nor would they. Their best friend, their brother, certainly not their wife. But no, absolutely not. So therefore, nobody is a client. Well, I've seen thousands of clients, and there's hundreds of thousands of sex workers in this country. So therefore, there's got to be more clients. Do you know what I'm saying? I really don't know. But there probably is stats. Well, the fact is, I wouldn't trust the stats if there was stats on how many men had seen sex workers, because they wouldn't say. They wouldn't be honest about it because they'd never tell anybody. So who are these men? Who are these men that are seeing all these hundreds of thousands and keeping all these hundreds of thousands of sex workers busy? Who are they? They're your dad. They're your husband. They're just Mr. Average. And this is why people think the job is different to what it is, because they think it's some dirty old weirdo, because women don't want to admit, don't want to think that it's their lovely little son, their husband, their boyfriend. Well, I've seen many a stag on a stag night, put it that way. So it's somebody's husband, isn't it? I go out to many a house where there's a big towel on the marital bed, so he can bundle it up and put it in the wash when I've gone. So the wife won't find any vaginal discharge on it. and spunk. Vaginal discharge, spunk, cocktail, you could say. She won't find that. So, and I say to the audience at the WI, I get them laughing because I say to them, I tell them this thing about the towel on the bed. Quite often the married men will put a big towel, big like beach towel or whatever on the bed. And I'll say, so ladies, when you get in tonight from this meeting, and they all start laughing. They all start laughing. They're titillated. But some of them might go and have a look in the laundry hamper. You don't know. But yes, so like not many sex workers are as honest as me about being a sex worker for obvious reasons. There's a stigma. There's a social stigma. And lots of sex work. But again, sex workers are just normal women. In theory, I'm a normal woman. I'm a normal, abnormal woman now, but I am just a normal. I've got other things in my life. I've had other jobs. I've had a million other jobs. I've had other jobs that concurrently with sex work. I've got friends, family. I've got other things on my mind. I've got hobbies. I've got interests. And same with other sex workers. They've got children. They've got a husband or a boyfriend or a job that they would lose if they were found out they were a sex worker or something. There can be lots of consequences for women if people find out they're in sex work. So it's obvious why the women keep it quiet. I haven't got any of those things in my life. I'm a lone wolf. Wow, that was more like a cat. But I'm a lone wolf, so I can do as I please. Thank God. But lots of women aren't. So that's why they keep it quiet. Now, I'm going to do another video on stigma. That's just popped into me head. I'm not going to do it in this video. But for the client, I presume they'll think there's stigma in being like a dirty old man or a pervert, because people all presume that the sex that men have with prostitutes is all weird and kinky, and it can be. I've had plenty of jobs like that. But 85% of my work is your husband, is a chit-chat. Do you want a cup of tea? Massage, blowjob, sex, chit-chat. If they're under, let's be generous and say 50, they might try sex again. If they're over 50, you're done. You're done, you're away, your condoms are back in your bag, you're in your little car, you're halfway down the A19. So, and it's all very boring. I said to this woman who's just started, who I'm helping out, I said, you'll be surprised at how mundane it is, how boring it is. She's already messaged us saying the admin in this job, it's all admin. And I says, yes, I told you that when I came over and talked to you about it. And I was trying to put her off, but I was trying to just tell her straight how it was, so she could make her mind up. She's in a bit of a bind financially, so unfortunately, she decided she had to do it. Even though I told her all the gross bits as well. But I told her it's admin, and I said I swear to God, in a few weeks' time, you'll be telling me how bored you are. Because it's just all the same. It's just run of the mill. All the appointments are the same. You come out with the same. It's like any job. It's Groundhog Day. It's Groundhog Day, just with spunk. It's Groundhog Day with spunk and lube, etc. So yes. That's the video for today. How it's just a big secret. Nobody's selling it. Nobody's buying it. So where is it happening? Who's doing it? What's going on? Does it even exist? Yes, it's happening all around you now. There'll probably be an escort in the house next door, or the flat upstairs. I can spot them a mile off. I know what's happening. But it's happening. What's that saying? It's hidden in plain sight. It's hidden in plain sight. If that's the phrase I'm looking for. So, and I just don't like things being hidden away and taboo. It's just silly. It just causes stigma, and it's stupid. So that's my message for today. Goodbye.